air dodge when she's doing it, and Diddy Kong's forward air just has the range, the speed, and the hitbox to be able to just counter. So anyway, but he seems like he's sticking with Peach for game 1 here.
Like maybe he doesn't like the Olimar and Diddy.
That could be. Ooh, but
I think this might be one of those things that like if a matchup isn't like super awful, that like he wants to go with princesses.
Yeah. And I mean, he can still get a feel for how SoulSur plays, even if this matchup itself doesn't work out for him. But here you see him on ledge, and that's also another thing that is really rough about Peach, because I believe in this game she does not get her float back unless she lands. She has like the landing animation, which means if she floats and then goes to ledge and doesn't get back on stage and she's knocked off again, she doesn't have her float.
I can see why that would be like a balance reason.
Yeah, it's been that way since Melee with all of the stalling moves. In this game, there are only actually a couple characters who suffer from that, Peach being one of them. But it's a special, like when you use float and then you're stuck on ledge, there's extra pressure to just not use ledge jump or double jump aerial, because if you get hit off, it's even more risky.
So,
oh, really great aggressive forward.
All right, I was just going to say that he's been losing station control, but now he's going to lose his stock.
Yeah, he lands on the banana. I'm not sure whether I think he might have meant to grab it, but instead he throws out the move and actually dies for it. Ooh, dash attack. That dash attack kills. It's crazy.
Not anytime soon, though.
I mean, within 30%. Peach's dash attack is strong, especially with rage. It stacks really well with rage.
Oh, yes. Yes, it does.
All right, going for the up
I
throw.
believe he wanted the cross up with that back air.
Yeah, I will say this is looking pretty rough for Zyvon, but he also has a Zelda, and he has actually said that he prefers Zelda in this matchup.
That's funny.
I mean,
thought I'd never hear those words in my life. I prefer Zelda in this matchup.
Zelda's good against...
missing the follow-up.
Yeah, but Zelda's good against Lucario, and
that's unfortunate.
He can't beat himself up too hard. That match was, I'm not going to say a lost cause, but clearly not swinging in his favor. And so we're probably going to see a character counter pick for game 2.
Hey, you think it's going to be Zelda?
It might be Zelda.
It might be Zelda.
I believe he was the one who told me that, like, Zelda with... It was like Zelda on the Smashville platform.
Zelda? Really? Wow. Okay.
He is a Zelda man. I mean, Zelda's great. Look at her. She's fantastic. Let's see her walk. Zelda's walk is one of the best walks in the game. She is just so much sass in this walk. Okay, opening with the side B. Oh, this is the thing. Zelda with a banana is actually terrifying, because Diddy Kong cannot deal with phantoms very well, which means that she's able to, like, basically camp him out. Ooh, nice falling nair to
I can't believe I'm watching Zelda this far in the bracket.
I mean, it's an Arcadian. We get all sorts of kooky folks.
I guess.
And the Zelda, honestly, is already working out much better. They're
pretty
much even in
he's not losing neutral as much as he did with Peach.
Which is crazy. Like, Zelda, normally one of the worst characters in neutral. As somebody who also plays Zelda as a secondary, garbage neutral.
No. Staying on the list too long.
Yeah, he goes for the angel drop, and he didn't even need to connect
even
with the
drop
banana.
the banana.
Yeah, Zyvon just spent a little bit too much time hanging out, and he cost dearly for it. Survivability is one of the biggest parts of this matchup, because if Zelda doesn't die to Diddy Kong very early, she utilizes rage so well. Her moves are so strong. Oh, goes for down tilt up air, but it's not going to connect. Okay.
that happened, right?
Neutral B doesn't work because the animation comes out before intangibility or hitbox. So there are times
and they nerfed that, if I'm correct. They did nerf that move, if I remember.
Did they nerf it or did they buff it? I think at the very beginning they might have nerfed it, and then they buffed it later on. I believe that's what they did. Oh, nice.
Wow.
Going for the beefy up B, going past the ledge. All right. Gets the air dodge read, but not managing to actually get a punish off of it. Zelda side B is bad. That's it. Yeah, that's it. All right. The 2-0, Diddy Kong. Definitely, you can tell in Zyvon's face, he does not like that matchup. He played pretty well Zelda with his Zelda.
Yeah, no,
Zelda
neutral-wise, he was
there.
doing very good. But,
Yeah,
you know, you didn't take the sock, so I'm going to take yours.